Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be, and welcome back to episode 8. Yes, episode 8 of our new Update 12 solo world playthrough with no mods. So let's get rid of this title screen and take off from where we last left, to where we had just started our basic engineering skill book project. We're almost done with all of our pages. We have our 3 modules. We put one already in our carpentry table. We'll put one in our mason's table, and we'll go ahead and put one over here in our tailoring table. But you know what? We're not even doing tailoring yet, so there's no point in it. What we will do once this is done is put this in here. We can't because of the way back in at the end of April, the update that they did then changed the way modules work. You cannot plug them into a table until all current orders are finished. So we got 17 minutes before we can put this in here. The module does not go in there. The module will not go in there. The only place we could put it would be in here. Right now. So with that, we would be able to, of course, we don't have the butchery skill, so we don't have the ability to butcher anything. But it now reduces the cost of our required carcass to 0.9 instead of a full 1. So now we could have 9 carcasses and get out the equivalent of 10 cycles of butchery. Just like for our hewn logs and now anything on the mason's table. So if we decided that we wanted to do mortar now, we only need 0.9 to make our 3 mortar. So we do get 9 sand like we had before, we then get 30 mortar for the price of 27. So we made our hoe. So let's get our hoe. Let's put these in here, run these up here. Can that see that? Yes, it can, and it is factored in there. Yeah, we got 78 extra. Alright. So, what we want is cedar seeds. So we are going to, this is the highest point. So we'd have here, this is 943. Or 493. Okay, so 493 would be 2, 3, 4. 489. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, bitch. Come over and bite me in the ass. Bullshit. Come back here. Come back here, you little puck. Of course, we're out of arrows. Messing me up. Stop bothering me when I was doing something. Okay, so we are at 89 for the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 89. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on 485. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'd have 1, 2. I would put it right on the edge. Do we want to do that, or do we want it at one end, didn't we? So 3. All right, we're gonna move these over. 2, 3, 4. So dig that one up, and those would be where we start them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Till 1, 2, 3, 4, until 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from here we could go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would end up. I'm beginning to hate these animals. That's crushed rock. How do we get off? Check the environment, plant group, tree, population, or potential, and cedar. So that says that we'd be able to, but I don't think I'm going to. Alright, so because we've already got these tilled, we can go ahead and go to 8 and plant cedars. That one's in the way of that. That one's in the way there. too close to that. We got one up here. We got a pine or birch up there. We got one up on the rise there that we have to still take out. Damn wolf. If only we could kill all the wolves and not have any population of them. Alright, give me... that would only make 40... Let's see, 40 would be... Divide that by 2 is 20 cycles or 80 arrows, so... Which one can this one reach? Yes, it can. So put that in there, go here, and make ourselves 20 arrows. Alright. We got our basic engineering book done. We just need another star. We'll leave that one there. So I guess we could look at doing another book. And if we were to do... I don't have the butchery? Butchery. We don't have the culinary papers yet. In order to get those, we need... we need hunting. So we can't look at doing butchery yet. We could look at doing tailoring. So we've already got gathering. Or we could do shipwright. And we need to do shipwright to get our wooden holes for module 2s. So if we do this, we need 5 basics. Alright, so we need 5 basics here. We need 10 basics here. And then we need 5 gathering basics. So what we're missing is we're gonna need 60 plant fiber and 150 raw food. Yes, we could go looking for tomatoes, or we can go get rice. Because neither one of them are anything that we want. And the rice would be over here. In that direction. Yeah. Let's go get the rice. Grab a couple pumpkins in case we need to eat. Bulrush. Not really what I wanted to do is get seeds. What are we at? 129, so we need 21 more. So maybe 3 or 4 plants. One more. Alright, there we got what we need. So now we just need plant fiber. Gathering 3. We need 60, we got 86, that's fine. We can just run down this shoreline here. Okay, first let's put those seeds back. Let's put these new bulrush up here as well. Alright, the research storage chest is there. So we have those in there, and we'll put the rice in here. And we don't need 3 of these. They go down here. So now we're making our gathering pages. So those go down. Can't reach them. There they are. Alright, the thing is, the module in here isn't going to help much except for maybe it'd help on something like the salads, but it's not going to help us on the charged. Those are static. Or most of this, you know, it's not going to help us with our beets. It's not going to help us on our compost bulbs, our corn, our mushrooms. Those are static. They are not changing with a module. The only thing it's going to help us with is our it'd help us on roast if we could make them. And probably also sausage. Yes, sausage. It's a dynamic. It can be modified. So it'll help with the salads and tier 2, technically what I would call the tier 2 meats off of the campfire. But it is what it is. So since this ain't going to change anything, let's go ahead and make another 40 mushroom or 20 mushrooms. The corn, we still had enough, so let's do 20 more there. Charred beets, we are almost out of. Charred commas, we could do. We need to go get some taro so we can make some root salads. Oh, I know what we were doing. We had our 40. So that would mean we'd have enough to do 10 crossed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So that would mean we'd head it all the way to the corner. Of course, we break our hammer doing that. And because we probably used a ton of calories with a broken hammer there. So now that we did that, we could pull up this inner wall, as we said. So now we have 21. That means we can go 7 tiles this direction. Oops, that means we missed one somewhere. We'll find it. Right there. see, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Dang it. Did you go? Why are you not doing what I want you to do? Blocked by the icebox. Seriously. Pulling up ones that I don't want to pull up. So now, these are going to be out of spot, but again, we're going to move all the crafting tables at some point. So out here, we need to pull up this dirt so we can lay this stuff down. Kind of stuck where we are right now. Oh, God. Just feeling a little tired. Alright. Try to decide what I want to do. We've replanted cedars where we can. We just can't because, I mean, we could go take out that one and that one, put 4 down. Take that one out and put those 3 down. Alright, so all of those are in. Let's take that out. Go back to 8, planet. Alright, so all of those are planted. Except for that one there, but that's because that one sprout that's up above that we need to take out. Guess we'll I did that zoom crap again, I just don't know. Alright, so now we gotta figure out where gravel is. Or crushed is. Salt, crushed salt. too hungry. I think it was because I had too many in there. It's because I'm too hungry. Yeah, I think I might just call this one early, because my mindset is not working right now. And I really don't want to be... Wait, tool strength on mining. Still makes basalt be a 3 hit. And I don't really want to do that with the wooden stone pickaxe. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. My brain's kind of gone into shutdown. Alright, so now that we got all those planted, what the heck do we want to do? Oh. Oh. I'm so not feeling like anything right now. I think I'm just going to call this episode short, and then I will record again when I'm not feeling so tired all of a sudden. So, sorry this one's going to be really short compared to the normal ones, but we're getting there. Because like I said, we just planted out a whole bunch of cedar trees. We need to fill this in. So Guess we got 40 that we can do here. Yeah, we got 19 more in there that we'll get. Two, three, four. So that is stupid wolf. Come back here. You don't bite me 3 times and run away. How dare you? That's rude. You don't come bite on somebody and then run away. I don't have 9 arrows on me, so otherwise I'd kill you. Where are you at? Oh yeah? You're over there? You're over there? Come back here. That's one down. Where's your buddies? Where's your buddies? Where's your buddies? There's one. Yeah. There's 2 of you. You don't come bite on somebody and think they ain't gonna retaliate. All I wanted to do is play nice and lay down my dirt. But you go and think you can come bite on my ankles. I do know when we get our tailoring table, or get tailoring skill, we are going to put the light on her head. Alright, now, dealing with the wolves woke me up a little, but not enough for me to want to try to get my brain to function to do what we were doing here. So, I am going to call this one. And once I know what I'm doing next, I'll start recording again for episode 9. We're about halfway through to our next star. So we need to do some more crafting to get us up. Otherwise it's going to take 4 real days of just sitting in game for it to tick off naturally. And we don't want to do that. We want to actually do XP to reduce it. So we're almost done with that. We're apparently done with all our research pages. So those were 4. Wasn't that? I mean, we could do the ones for farming as well. That was for shipwright. Yeah, so let's do our shipwright book. And then we can't do this because we don't have the engineering pages yet. Did mason. We haven't done glass, but we need engineering for that. Farming, we could do this one, which is a geology basic and 2 gathering, which means we need more fruit or a little more plant fiber and a little more raw food. But we can do this. And we can do 2 of these. And that would get us a farming book. So here we need 14 plant fiber and 60 raw food. So what kind of raw food do we have over here? Oh, we do have plenty of tomatoes. So we can put those there. We can quickly... I know I said I was going to camp in this session, but this is shit that I can do without having to think too much. It's nothing that I have to plan out. Alright, so that gives us 14 extra. Alright, so beyond those, can't do cooking yet because we don't have any iron ore. We've done carpentry, we've done basic engineering, and we can't do baking. So I think we are up to the point, because we need to set up engineering for that. We need to start to do basic engineering. We could do the pages for paper milling, but again, until you get to the laboratory, there's really no use for it, because we can't make the bookshelves yet because we're not up to sawmill. So otherwise, teach us paper milling. There's what I was looking at. The recipes would be the paper, the printing supplies, a lantern, paper milling upgrade, and redwood posters. So there's really not a lot there. The biggest one we would do, forget what that's for, but it's not what Supplies go into the poster. This is not something that we want. And as you saw, that requires mechanics. So in order to do these, we'd have to have paper. We'd have to have small paper machine, which requires mechanics. So there's no point in this until we get closer to mechanics to even think about this, because all we're doing is doing paper, and the paper itself doesn't go into a lot. It goes into things that we can't make. I mean, it'd help us do the shipyard, but I think the shipyard requires something from other texts that we don't have ability to do just yet either. Same with the dynamite. That's a much later recipe. So really, paper milling does not need it. Pottery we can't do because we don't have the engineering. Smelting, we don't have the metallurgy. Tailoring we could... no, we can't. Because we don't have farming in order to do the advanced pages. So we don't have farming, so we can't do the tailoring book. Blacksmithing is going to take in metallurgic. Butchery is going to take hunting, which we haven't taken yet. Fertilizers, it requires the farming, which we are working on the book, but we don't have the star to take the skill. Milling, again, culinary papers, which we cannot do, and painting is not really all that important. Not until we get to, I don't remember what it is. There's something in there that we need, and I think it's not until we're close to mechanics that we need to worry about that one. So anything else on this table we can't do other than preparing the pages for other stuff. We just need to get skill, or we just need to get XP. So it comes down to mining, clearing space, doing what we need, or going cutting more trees, bring them back, make them more hewn, and keep building up setting our first level of our house and the area that we're going to put the start of the crafting in, so that we can get them out of this house. It's pretty much base organization really for the next episode or two, getting wood and all that. So now that we're close to an hour, I will call this one for sure, and I will see you in episode 9. So enjoy your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you happen to be.